Alrighty guys, here we are gearing up for the final tutorial video for the expert guide. And I am going to open this chest real quick. Give me a pink, give me a pink, nope. And aside from that, I am going to make sure that I have my wedge on, rough iron of course. I'm going to be hopefully pitching here. It's kind of the goal. I do want to see the wind be up around 13. It's kind of the number that I've been seeing is kind of the sweet spot. I've only attempted this shot one time, didn't get enough wind. Regardless of my super apocalypse driver, was not able to get this ball where I wanted it. So let's take a look here, dive into this hole, see if I can't get a little bit more luck this time. Last time my opponent got a 13 wind, I got a 12.2 or so. And the differences between that make you hit more of a downslope on your drive and makes it harder to project the ball as far. So I'm hoping that this time around I can have a little bit better luck and shoot this gap here and make it to the other fairway. Kind of my goal. Again, my opponent is going first here. This is very similar to last time. Now I do recommend, this shot. Well, let me see what this guy's doing. I don't know if he is going to the left. I do like the left, but you got to be a little careful with it. I would never attempt the left here with extra mile. You have to be too precise. One ring can cost you this shot. So if you haven't seen the shot on some of my other tutorials, feel free to check out Pro. And I believe I take a rock and it's much easier. I don't even use, a very fancy ball. So just something to keep in mind. And here you're seeing a great ball. This is kind of, getting to what, his great ball shot was better than his perfect ball shot was going to be, because that was actually, the aim that he needed. But it can be very risky, especially with an extra mile. So keep that in mind if you are going that route. Here we're seeing even worse wind. So, of course, I'm going to beat it as far as I can. Not making it to 12 is going to make this much more challenging. The aim for this is to land it more centered on the fairway, so I'm trying to visualize out like 12 rings at that wind angle, and this appears to me be most centered. You got to keep it a little right of center. So you are going to see me go for the curl shot here. Of course. So blocking it left like that, no real chance at this being that good, I don't believe. I'm believing this is going to, oh, that's very lucky. But I didn't hold it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, with the 11 something wind, that shot is extremely hard to actually pull off. Like I mentioned, the more right that I hit there, if it's not long, it's going to hit more of a downslope, not an upslope. Whereas if you get that 13 wind, that's when you start hitting that upslope and can actually get it up in that gully. I believe it's possible to hit the green here. I haven't seen it done. I haven't even got a wind to even attempt it, because I do really feel that it has to be a nice wind pushing 13, at least 13, to hit the right part of the downslope and feeding towards the hole. And you saw me a little bad with my timing, and hopefully I can get a perfect ball here, make up for the one that I missed on too. Would be nice. First thing I try to do, if you want to know what I'm doing with my aim, you can look up my wedge, rough iron, sand wedge tutorial video. That's the tag. That's what the title is called in YouTube. It's kind of a trick that I use for estimating distance here. And I am probably going to land it towards this fringe here. I like this. It's going to be a very tough shot anyway, because it's going to be hard to really kind of groove it where you want it. So hopefully I can pull it off here. You know, I don't have to go very much with my adjustment. I just want to point that out for you guys. It's not very much that you need to go here. And of course, I get the perfect ball this time. Man, I would have rather had it on the other time. And that's why, because I feel like the other one, it was a guaranteed make, whereas this one, it was still a hard pitch. Whereas with the other one, I felt good if I hit perfect ball on 2, it was in. Where there, I felt like I was still 50-50 on perfect ball. So a little disappointed in that. As you're seeing, you know, perfect ball. But as you see, my aim was very close to where it needed to be. And I was just kind of estimating the distance. And if you want to know more about that method, you can check out that tutorial that I made about, and I talk a lot in depth as to what I'm doing there. So you can see, you know, I was very close. Like fractions of a ring off. Like, you know, 0.2 rings, for example, is what made me miss that shot. So, you know, I can get in there usually pretty precise. And, you know, good luck with making that albatross. I'm hoping that you guys can get it. My score for this round, I believe, was -14. And I really didn't think I worked very hard for it. Of course, missing 2, not getting a lucky break on 9. You know, it's the difference between, you know, potentially putting up a great number versus, you know, a decent number, or, you know, if you can make a couple shots here and there. I do feel like, you know, something to strive for is kind of at least 25, 26. Here you're seeing this person run out of time. So I don't even know if this guy's going to stay in this game, but it looks like for the short term he is. Let me just show you kind of a little bit about my method here. So here, you know, 30%, I'm going to go roughly 15 rings here in the ballpark. Go 14, curl back. I'm using this curl back to kind of straighten my line out. Because when I start upping that win calculation, and you see I really didn't need it there, or I needed very little of it. I was at least a ring or 2 off, but I was probably 2 rings off. So, you know, that would probably equated to all of that curl back that I just used there. I might have used 3 rings of curl back actually. So if you wanted to kind of estimate that, that's kind of what you're looking at. That was probably, you know, at least like a 3-ring curl back there. So, yeah, hopefully you guys, you know, can get that one. And, you know, all these holes, I'm putting out this guide so you guys can hopefully make some of the shots. And, you know, good luck with your round. Let me know how it goes. Feel free to share anything that I post with your friends or whoever. Feel free to, you know, comment, suggest anything in the videos. I do the best that I can to go on and check those. And aside from that, good luck with your round. Let me know if you guys need anything else. Thanks.